Have you ever imagined a world without trees? Not a single leaf. Not a single shade. Not a single cool breeze through the canopy. Not anything that reminds you of life. You step out of your house, into a suffocating city, the air heavy with dust. Oxygen is now measured in money. Every breath is a price. No more birdsong. No more flowers blooming. No more rustling forests, the green lungs that once saved humanity from its own destruction. And then, you realize, we were not abandoned by the trees, we cut them down ourselves. This is not a video for entertainment. This is a warning, an alarm bell from the future. And also the last chance for you, me, and all of us to act before it is too late. If you care about this planet, if you want your children and grandchildren to still see the green of the forest, please like this video to spread the message further. Subscribe to the Mysterious Universe channel, where every video is a wake-up call. And please share this video with at least one person you love. Because if one day the earth has no more trees, then today could be the last time you can breathe freely. If there were no trees on earth. Day 1. A terrifying silence. It all starts with silence. Not the comfortable silence of the deep forest, but the deadly silence in the heart of the city. You step out of your house, but you no longer hear the birds chirping. No more rustling leaves under your feet. No more smell of damp earth after the rain. All the greenery, from the large forests to the small potted plants in the living room, is gone. Or rather, dead. The surface of the earth is now as bare as the moon. Each street has become a giant chimney, emitting toxic gases with nowhere to be absorbed. Week 1. Poisonous air. With no trees, no natural mechanism to filter the air. No leaves to absorb carbon dioxide. No tree trunks to produce ozone. Oxygen is running out. People start selling oxygen tanks on the sidewalks. The price of each tank increases by the hour. The rich can breathe, the poor pray. Hospitals are overwhelmed with cases of difficulty breathing, oxygen shock, acute asthma. Newborns are the first victims. The first month, Earth's wrath. Without trees to hold the soil together, rains fall, landslides occur. Without forests to hold water, droughts rage. Rivers dry up. Floods sweep away entire villages. Storms become more ferocious than ever. Trees used to be a natural shield. Now there is nothing to stop nature's fury. Month 2. The collapse of the food chain. Did you know 80% of animal species depend on green ecosystems for their survival? Now the food chain is broken. Insects die because there are no flowers. Birds lose their habitat. Wild animals starve. Carnivores gradually disappear. And then, it's humans' turn. No more agriculture, no more fresh food, no more crops. People start eating synthetic foods. But how long can the body endure? Month 3. Society breaks down. Great cities fall into chaos. Looting for clean water, rioting for oxygen. War for habitable land. Governments collapse, borders become meaningless. The strong seize what is left, the weak are left behind. What was once a luxury, a sip of cool water, a breath of fresh air, a spot of shade, is now worth more than gold. The first year, humanity faces itself. Who still remembers that? There was a time when we lived in the green. There were endless stretches of primeval forests. There were shady roads. There were summer afternoons when you lay under the trees and watched the sky. Nowadays, people pass old photos around like treasures. This is the last tree he ever planted. This is the forest she passed through when she was 18. All that remains are memories. Not just trees, but the soul of the planet. Trees are not just creatures. Trees are symbols of life. of patience, of giving quietly without asking for anything in return. When we kill trees, we don't just kill a plant. We kill ourselves. And then, someone will ask, what did we do wrong? The answer is very simple. We did not do one big thing wrong. We did millions of small things wrong, every day. Burning trash indiscriminately. Dumping waste in forests. Cutting down trees to get soil. Living indifferently to the environment around us. Little by little, one knife stroke at a time. We cut the roots of our own lives. There is still time, if we start now. The earth has not yet given up on us. There are still tiny green shoots growing in some corner of the forest. There are still people replanting each tree, each bush, each forest. We need not one person doing a lot, but millions of people doing small things. If you still see green trees around you, know that you are living in the midst of the most precious thing the universe has ever given. Do not let it be just a memory in books. When the last tree has been cut down, when the last river has dried up, when the last fish has died, then man will realize, you cannot eat money. A Cree saying, but a prophecy for mankind. Dear friends, this planet was beautiful. It is still beautiful. And it can become even more beautiful if you and I start to change. We cannot turn back time, but we can decide the direction of the future. That future does not start with governments, organizations, or expensive campaigns. That future starts with small things like a tree planted today, a plastic bag not used. One time you choose to share this video instead of scrolling by. Take action, today, right now. Like if you believe there is still hope for Earth. Subscribe to Mysterious Universe to spread awareness and awaken hearts. And share this video with at least one person you love. We don't need an environmental hero. We just need you. Because when you plant a tree, you're not just planting life for the Earth, you're also planting hope for all of humanity.